afternoon trivia in October. Doesn't get much better than that, boys, because, September was awesome. We had a lot of great memories in September for afternoon trivia and a lot of great competition. We started things off in October on the 6th, Monday. And our first genre of the day was nursery rhyme titles trivia. I had a set list that I wrote out, and it stayed the exact same. There was no deviation whatsoever. Nursery rhymes trivia. Little Boy Blue and Little Bo Peep was our opener, our two openers. All right, we went with nursery rhymes trivia, and it was Andy 8010 winning 5-2-1. What a great victory. Duck got the first point of this round. After that, he complained about speed typing and how the predictability of how it ended. He wanted harder questions. And the next one was 1968 song titles trivia. And it was the Duck Man with the big ratings. Duck is pure ratings in afternoon trivia, guys. This was one that he got for 1968 song titles trivia. Do you know it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Duck knew it. Duck got the point. That right there, fellas, propelled Duck to a 5-3 victory. This is a very tight game. Impressive win by Mr. Duck, also getting Little Green Apples by O.C. Smith. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly by Hugo Montenegro. That's right. Morning Hugo Cafe Montenegro with DNR. So Duck getting a big win in afternoon trivia. Game 3. There were a few genres here that I mentioned in the afternoon trivia announcement video. This is why you watch those videos. This is why you go to the Addington channel, see if there's an announcement video up. Better yet, this is why you hit subscribe so you get an update as it happens on the video. Hit like. The people who did that were prepared because they knew that this was coming. I mentioned this one in the afternoon trivia announcement, and I mentioned this one is a possibility. I didn't say there'd be, but we ended up doing it because a few days till Horror Fest, and then we are a day away from tomorrow night. Well, a couple days away. Wednesday night, I think we'll do the Horror Fest analysis whiteboard video, okay? So those of you who watched the announcement video today were ready for this. You were ready for this one. And you haven't seen the last of this. We'll probably do it pretty soon, all right? Andy 8010. Splatter University, boys. Splatter University, 1984. Was one of the questions there. All right, you're ready for it. Andy 8010 wins 5-3-1. We went rapid fire speed typing with state capitals trivia. Indianapolis, Salt Lake City, Trenton, Madison, Annapolis, Columbia, South Carolina was the closer, and it was Andy 80-10 with his second consecutive victory, third of the day, winning 5-1. All right, another one that I mentioned today. In the announcement video, were you ready? Had you studied up on your company slogans after seeing that video? If you did not see the video, if you've not subscribed, then you were just it was just like a blind side. You had no clue what was coming, and you lost. And that's no surprise. And it's no surprise that Andy 80-10 wins this round again 5-1, because he knows Walmart and he knows Levi's. And he subscribes to the Frank Addington channel. That's another reason. That's another reason. Him, and he knew Snap, Crackle, Pop too, Rice Krispies. That took you guys a little bit too long to get that one. Rice Krispies, Snap, Crackle, Pop, that should have been like quickly, right out of the gate. Rice Krispies, and it was like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 1 fat man in Mississippi, 2 fat men in Mississippi, 1 Southern gentleman in Mississippi, 2 Southern gentlemen in Mississippi, 1 Frito pie making gentleman in Mississippi. It took too long. Next one was hymn titles trivia. And this one, well, I'll be, if I didn't mention hymn titles trivia in the afternoon trivia announcement video. Dang, Coach wasn't ready for this, because he said, he was here and he said, is this hymn titles trivia? He was floored. Some of the rest of you who didn't subscribe and didn't watch today, but I did say, look for hymn titles trivia. Sure enough, here it was. And it was Andy 80-10 with a 5-2 victory. Take My Life and Let It Be. He knew that song. Great job. 4 consecutive victories. We went with our final round. The set list was written before I knew this, but it was announced today in the room during trivia that today is National Coaches Day. Can you believe it? What are the odds? What are the odds of NFL head coaches trivia being on the set list for today? Haven't seen this one in a while. Brought it back. Head coaches trivia. And it was only fitting that Coach Nelly gets the victory. 5-1. Hell of a job by Coach. And what an outing for Coach to come in today for afternoon trivia, win the trivia round with his name in it, get the big cash prizes. He picked the eggs, bacon, and home fries. Great job. But also do it on the day that he's going to Sorellina's. That's some classy eating. Looks like a place Seatown would go 3 nights a week. Sounds like Coach Nelly is angling towards the chicken parm at Sorellina's. I think everything on that menu looked good. The pizzas were intriguing. They had one pizza with peaches. They have another pizza with strawberries. Wow, check that one out, guys. $18 each for the pizzas. Not bad for that kind of place. The steak looks really good there. It's gonna be a hell of a night for Coach Nelly. He's gonna be bragging, maybe drinking some wine tonight, bragging about his big cash prizes win and afternoon trivia, maybe telling people they should subscribe to the Frank Addington channel to get announcement updates on trivia. They should play too. Join Coach. The pizza stuff in the menu also was great community building for the room today, so that helped a lot. But this guy right here is Duck, is instant ratings every time he's in afternoon trivia. I'll tell you guys, absolute ratings bonanza when he's in there. President accounted for today. We had Andy 8010 had a hell of a job. If you get at least 1 point, you get a check mark. Look, what a game! What an afternoon he had. 5 wins. Looky here. I'll be Bear Scott coming in like he got at least 1 point, maybe 2 points. Bear Scott's been capitalizing on the afternoon trivia karma. He knows that the Cubs have a huge game today against Milwaukee. He knew it was paramount to show up today. Smart move. He also knows that his Bears are playing a big game next Monday night versus Washington. Smart move by Bears to show up today. All right, we had DPCX. We had the Cobra. Appreciate my DJ today, Cobra. Good job. However, the last several outings and afternoon trivia, we appreciate you being here, but you've not participated at all. So next week you're on shower duties. All right, that's not a punishment. It's just we need a role for you while you're here, and Chalk will be on shower duties next week. All right, we have Mr. Duck, who got some points, got a victory. John, great job today. John did not have his usual great performance. He got some points in this one, just wasn't able to come away with a victory, but still was a great contestant in this one. Great job, John. All right, next one was, oh my goodness gracious, Bolts 224 comes in on a day that a potential divisional series clincher against the Phillies, Dodgers-Phillies. I talked about him in the announcement video, about him and Eagles 52. What's going to happen? He shows up. Could that be it? Could that seal the Dodgers series? Well, he wasn't able to get a point or anything, but he did participate. Well. Eagles 52 shows up wisely. The Philly fan, how is that gonna go? How is that gonna go? Well, he's got his Eagles playing Thursday night against Big Buell's Giants, so we know what's gonna happen there. But one Dodger fan showing up and one Philly fan showing up today, who knows what's gonna happen? We just don't know. We just don't know. All right, but smarter than both to show up. We had Coach Nelson come in. Coach, great job today. Really the surprise of the day. Getting a win and getting the big cash prizes. We had a lot of people here today. We had Mr. Met showed up. And finally, we had Fenton. This guy's been here before, guys. Fenton loved KU. We three of us said bye KC when he left. We've been calling him KC. Regardless of whether he's KC or not, the ending of his name does say love KU, as in Kansas University. So there's a very good chance that he is a Chiefs fan, which means there's a very good chance the Chiefs beat Jack Allfield tonight. So smart move by Fenton to come in today. But you know, it was not a smart move. In this round, we had 2 Lions head coaches. It concluded with 2 Jacks, Jack Pardee and Jack Del Rio, to close it out. 2 Jacks. One of them's fat, the other one's not really that fat. But there were also 2 Lions head coaches in this round. One was Dick Jauron, the other was Wayne Fontes. And after Coach got Wayne Fontes, he said EMG would have gotten that one. He would have, but he didn't show today. And that's not good, because the Tigers have a huge game against Seattle today. A huge game. And EMG doesn't show. So I think we know what's going to happen there. Not only that, huge game next Sunday night. Detroit, Kansas City. I think we know who's going to win that game now, Kansas City. So EMG, you may have got slipped through by not showing up last week. Slipped through the wild card round. That may work with Cleveland baseball. It ain't going to work against Seattle. It sure as hell ain't going to work against St. Patrick Mahomes. So, not good. Not good. Not looking good for Detroit sports this week. All right. It'll be Seattle in the ALCS against Toronto, when the Shock shows up. None of the Yankee fans show up. Toronto clinches tonight at Yankee Stadium. All right, thanks for playing, guys. I will let you hear it in the next afternoon trivia announcement video if you do not show. And the results. But this was a lot of fun today. We had a couple of entertainment related, one sports, a couple of titles here. So kind of a nice mix, no repeats. Kind of a nice mix, I thought, today. Kick off October afternoon trivia. Could lead into could be a great week. We could have Ocean One for All the Marbles tomorrow, and then we could have possibly another afternoon trivia this week. Stay tuned. All that coming up with Frank Hankin channel. And all right, enjoy Sorrelinas tonight, Coach, and great job, Andy 80-10 with the 5 wins today, and Ducks Bank with the win. Thanks everyone for showing up. See you for the next rounds of afternoon trivia.